Alright guys, this is Coach Scott. Let's start talking about polyatomic ions. And we've already mentioned these, right? We've talked about these with our ionic compounds. These are molecules, right, with a charge, right? So these polyatomic ions, they're just a group of atoms that are bonded together and they have a charge. And they act like they're a unit or an ion, alright? So these species are molecules that are covalently bonded, like sulfate, SO4, 2 minus, nitrate, NO3, 1 minus, carbonate, CO3, 2 minus. And we can draw Lewis structures, and it's not that hard. Now, we have to remember, though, that if you have a negative ion, then there's extra electrons, all right? So all we got to do is add that extra electron to the valence electron count. For instance, chlorine, I don't know what that is. Chlorite, that's chlorite, I think. ClO2, 1 minus. So you got chlorine, there's 7 of those. You got 2 oxygens, 2 times 6, and you have a 1 minus. That's 1 electron. So that's 7 plus 12, 19, plus 1, that's 20 electrons. And there's not very many of them, but if you have a positive cation, right, it's missing electrons. It has a positive charge. So all we have to do is subtract the ion, or the charge of the ion, to the valence electron count. Now there's not very many of these. The most usual one you're going to see is ammonium. NH4, 1 plus. So nitrogen has 5 valence electrons. Hydrogen has 1, but there's 4 of them, so that's 5 plus 4, that's 9. It's got a plus charge minus 1, there's 8 electrons. So now we just do like we normally do. So if we're going to do ammonium, we're going to put nitrogen, the most electronegative one, in the middle. And then you're going to put hydrogen around it, right? And then you're going to put your single bonds. And let's see, a plus sign there. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And if we crawl, there was 8 electrons on ammonium. That's it. Now we like to put brackets around it to show that it is a ionic Lewis structures. And we put the charge outside the brackets. Let's do that. So let's look, I'll do one real quick with you. H3O plus, right? So let's see. Hydrogen has 1, so there's 3 of them, so that's good. And let's see, this hydronium. Oxygen has 6, 6 plus 3, and a plus sign, so that's a minus 1 because it's lost an electron. So I have 8 electrons I'm fooling with. So we're going to take our oxygen down here, right? Then we're going to put our hydrogen around it. There's 1, 2, and 3. Very good. And we're going to put single bonds there. And here's another single bond. We'll put a single bond there. And let's see if I can move that. There we go. We'll move that there. Make it look a little nicer. Yeah. Gotta look nice. And sorry. We'll take that and put it there. Alright, there's 2, 4, 6. I need 2 more, so of course I'm going to use my lone pair. So we have used our 8 electrons. Hydrogen's happy, hydrogen's happy, hydrogen's happy. There's 3. Oxygen's happy because there's 2, 4, 6, 8. We're all good. Now I've got to put my, see if I can move that down a little bit. Got to put that, there we go. Alright, and that one right there. Make it grow, make it grow. There we go. Oh, we don't want to turn it. There we go. That's what we got to do. And good enough for government work. Now let's put a plus sign right there. There's hydronium. That's how you do the Lewis structures. Again, not super hard. Very similar to what we're used to. Boom, I did it. And you're going to have some more practice, and we'll do this in class. Now this is something interesting. This is called a resonant ion. This is nitrate, I think. Yep. All right. So these are all 3 the same. All right. You can have the double bond here. You can have the double bond here, or the double bond here. These are called resonant. Okay, so we'll do something new. They can get real technical, and some people will make you draw all three of them. Not yet. All right. So now we're going to get to our questions. Our next video will be on the exceptions to the octet rule. Again, there's always some exceptions, and we'll talk about them. They're not that hard, I promise. So anyway, this is Coach Scott saying, hey, hullabaloo, connect, connect. Bye now.